Nearly a year later, a crisis lingers in Ethiopia. Quick online searches will show just that. When tensions and violence emerged thousands of miles away, a community in Denver felt it.
When I first came here, there were about half a dozen Ethiopians here, and now our numbers have grown to close to 30,000 in some estimates.
Deacon Yoseph
Some
Tafari is
believe that
chairman for the
reached
Ethiopian American
40,000
Civic Council and says his home country faces hostile divisions based on ethnicity. He says those tensions between the Amharas and Tigrayan people are also present in Colorado's Ethiopian community.
So it's almost a generation and a half that we start worshiping in separate churches. We go to our own community centers.
Tafari noticed those tensions worsened in November 2020 after a deadly attack on a military base in Tigray.
So the humanitarian crisis that we see now has been worsened by the conflict that is currently occurring in Tigray.
Dr. Betsy Jose is an associate professor of political science at CU Denver. She says behind the violence and divisiveness are innocent civilians being impacted.
Who don't have a direct hand in the conflict but are bearing much of the cost of the conflict.
Hundreds of thousands have been displaced, are facing starvation, and the death toll continues to rise.
This is a story of enormous human tragedy, and this is what the international community needs to focus on, and putting pressure on all those who are involved at a minimum to allow humanitarian access to people who are in desperate need.
For the sake of humanity and the suffering, particularly of the civilians, we need to advance their interests more so than ours and come together to find a common solution.
Tafari wants more attention from U.S. leaders on a lingering crisis, hoping it leads to a peaceful solution. Victoria De Leon, 9 News.